morning, Thor awoke and reached down beside his bed to pick up Mjolnir, and he discovered it wasn't there.
Sif, wake up!
What's the matter, Thor, my love?
Can't find Mjolnir anywhere. Where did you put him?
Where did I put it? All you men can never find anything. Here, let me help you find it.
She began to search around, and then suddenly her eyes failed to see the hammer. But then, Loki just happened to be strolling by the window, whistling to himself. Thor jumped out and shook him.
You've gone too far, Loki. Stealing Mjolnir just isn't funny. Where did you put it?
The hammer's missing? Well, I know I didn't do it. Oh dear. I bet it was one of the giants.
If it wasn't you, then you're probably right about who has Mjolnir. How can we be sure?
I know. Freya has feathered a cloak that lets her change into a falcon and fly throughout the 9 worlds. If she will lend me her cloak, I'll fly to Rudenheim to see what I can discover.
Thor agreed, and the two of them rushed off to Sisramir, Freya's spacious hall, to seek the help of the love goddess.
96, 97, 98, 99, 100. There. A woman always needs to look her best. Oh, what are you two boys doing here?
Somebody has stolen Mjolnir. So may Loki borrow your cloak to see if it was the giants?
The hammer is missing? Of course I would let Loki borrow my cloak, even if it was made of silver and gold.
As soon as the goddess placed the cloak in Loki's hands, he swept it over his shoulders, and as it settled in place, muttered a magical incantation. All in all, he turned to a falcon. And so, Loki ended up flying around, hanging out, flying and flying and flying, until he got to the hall where Thrym was sitting, the king of the giants.
That's no bird's eye I see peering at me. My guess is that's your Loki in disguise. How goes it with the gods, Loki?
It goes ill with the gods, Thrym. Thor's hammer has been stolen. Do you know where it is?
Of course I know where it is. I stole the hammer, and I hid it 8 leagues deep. The gods will never get it back, unless...
Unless what, Thrym?
Unless they give me Freya for my bride.
Oh. I'm sure she's gonna love to hear that.
As well as she should. Being my wife will be quite an honor for her. But I am not a very patient fellow, Loki. So if my bride isn't here for the wedding 9 days hence, my warriors and I may just have to come to Asgard to fetch her. And that cursed hammer won't be there to stop us. Is that clear?
Loki understood and flew all the way back to Asgard. When Loki arrived in Asgard, he found Thor crying like a baby. So then he became a human again, and this is when Thor found him and demanded what he found.
It is true, Thor, that Thrym took Malignor and has hidden it well. He is, however, willing to return the hammer if Freya will to be his bride.
You heard him, Freya.
How dare you suggest that I be a bride of such an ugly giant? I have my reputation to look out for.
With that, she grew so enraged that her golden necklace broke. At this point, when it was clear that Freya would have nothing to do with the wedding idea, Heimdall came up with an awesome idea.
Hey man, dress up as a chick and they won't know.
What? Dress up like a girl? No way! The guys would never let me live it down.
Don't be too hasty, Thor. Much as I hate to admit that Heimdall could have a worthwhile idea, I think he has hit on something this time. If you agree to do this, I'll dress up as your bridesmaid.
Reluctantly, Thor consented to go along with the masquerade, and they altered Freya's dress to fit Thor, although it was no easy task. They did it. They finally did it. But then, when they looked at Thor's face, glowering with his thick red beard, not even the most optimistic of them truly believed the giants would be fooled for long. So, Loki threw a veil over his head, to cover his face, and then the trickster donned a bridesmaid's dress. You're pretty. And then they hopped into Thor's thunder god's goat cart and rattled off toward Jotunheim. There they arrived and entered Thrym's great hall, where they found the giants assembled around a giant table waiting for the wedding feast. That was when they were escorted over to sit on either side of Thrym, the king of giants. That is where they began to enjoy the feast. And this is when Thrym started to notice and get a little scared.
You must realize, O king, that Freya has not eaten for 8 days. So anxious has she been to become your wife.
Well, isn't that sweet? I just think I'll steal a little kiss. My, what red eyes she has.
That's because Freya hasn't slept a wink for the past 8 nights. So eager has she been for your love.
Well, if that's the way she feels, I see no reason to delay the ceremony any longer. We'll hold the wedding right now. Then she and I can go off and get better acquainted, while the rest of you enjoy the feast. Someone fetch the hammer.
In those days, the hammer of Thor, or an amulet made in that shape, was placed in the bride's lap during the wedding vows.